Peace and happiness to you all. So listen, AI, artificial intelligence, is evolving so fast. It's evolving so rapidly that you need to start asking yourself some questions, some critical questions. How can you use this technology to your advantage? How could you make this technology work for you? Because at the end of the day, artificial intelligence, AI, it's just a technology. You need to figure out how to make it work for you. So I'm going to show you some 3 different business models or 3 different business opportunities that you can explore, that you can look into. So AI for merchandise, AI for publishing, so publishing books, and AI for AI-driven services. So you can be providing consultation, you can be providing training, or you can be providing training programs. So AI for merchandising. So merchandising, when I say merchandising, I'm talking about you can print on pillows. So you can create AI generated artwork, print it on pillows, right? You can print it on canvas. This is a canvas that you see on the background here. You can print it on blankets, right? And you can sell these, right? So this is the AI for merchandising business model that I just showed you. And then there's AI for publishing, right? Publishing books, so you can publish your own books, right? So this is an AI generated book that I published, right? This is an AI generated magazine here from Midjourney. So you can do the same thing. You can find AI generated art, images, and so on, and then put it together and then print it, right? And then there's AI. You can use AI to publish course. You can use AI to create SOP, standard operating procedure for your business, right? You can use AI to publish your own curriculum. And then lastly, you can use AI to provide services. So you can be an expert you can be an AI expert. So you can provide design services. You can use platforms like Midjourney, and you can sell these designs, right? You can, as I said, you can use them on mugs and all these different mediums, right? So you see, now it's critical, or it's imperative that you start asking these questions. How can I use AI to my advantage, right? Because if once you learn how to use AI, you have a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Because the way AI is evolving, let me show you this graph here. So this is where we are. This is what you call the 5 levels of artificial intelligence. So right now we are at level 3, right? We started at level 1. Level 1 was the chatbot. So the chat GPT, it was all this hype with chat GPT, and then we moved into reasoners, right? These chatbots started to reason. They started to do more complex tasks. And then lastly, we have agents, or the next level is agents. Now, agents is very critical. We are at a critical point in time right now, because with agents, companies like Microsoft, Salesforce, Anthropic, they've already started introducing agent in the marketplace. Now, what are agents? So agents are basically AI tools that you can assign a specific task, right? These tools, basically, what you do is you tell the tool, or you tell the agent, the artificial intelligence technology, oh, listen, go open a social media page for me, and then publish my content, right? So you can assign specific tasks with these agents. So the agents, they do the work for you, right? They do the work on your behalf without you having to be there physically, without you having to be there, without your presence. So for example, you can use agents to create a book. They will create the book. They will publish the book. So they will open an account with Amazon KDP, Ingram Spark, and all these different distribution platforms. And then they will do the marketing on your behalf, right? Because agents, you assign the task to the agents, right? So the agents are doing the work for you virtually. You don't have to be there. You can be on vacation. You can go on vacation for 2 weeks, and then you assign a task to these agents. Now, this is very important, because you see, now you have to start thinking about it, right? These companies, these major corporations, they're starting to roll out these agents. What does that mean for you, right? If an agent can do your work, then it can replace you, right? Your company no longer needs you, because the agent will be able to do that which you can do, right? These major corporations, these businesses, they can just assign the task. Hey, do this, create this, right? So you, as an employee, you're being replaced in real time. You don't even see it, right? This is where AI is heading towards, right? Agents are basically, right? They are virtual employees, right? They are virtual employees that you assign specific tasks to, and these employees are virtual, they're online. You don't have to be there presently or physically to be able to manage them, to supervise them. So this is where AI is going. So that's what I was talking about, the different opportunities that you need to be looking at, right? Providing services, selling merch, selling books, or selling publishing books, right? And then selling merchandise. So listen, based on the research that we've conducted for the past 3 years, right? Our company, we've been doing extensive research. We've been doing a lot of research in this area in terms of, okay, how could you utilize AI to to help you advance, whether it's in your career, business, right? How can you use this technology? So we came up with 3 different business opportunities that you can look at, right? Or 3 different business models that you can evaluate, that you can explore. So you can either provide services, right? You can sell books or publish books, or you can sell merchandising, right? So let me bring it up again. So which business models to choose? So you can sell merchandise, so AI for merchandising. You can either create, sell books or publish your own books, and then AI driven services. Now, as I said, I published this book. This book was AI generated, right? So I use a platform like ChatGPT. ChatGPT did all the work. It did the work, and then I published it, right? Magazines, for example, right? This magazine, this is AI generated. So all the images here, it's all AI generated. You can also do the same thing. So you need to start asking these questions. Okay, how could I use AI? How could I use this technology to my advantage? Because listen, this is where we're going. This is where we're heading. We are at the stage where agents are going to be doing the work of employees. Very soon, your employer, you're no longer going to be needed in the workplace, right? You are now dispensable, right? You are now dispensable. So your employee can just get rid of you because they have agents, right? They've trained agents that can do the work that you do. So you now need to start looking at, okay, what do I need to do? What business model should I utilize to take advantage of AI, right? So that's why, listen, you need to start looking at these 3 different business models, right? Whether it's publishing books, whether it's selling merchandise, or providing services. Now, each one of these, right, is something called steps to AI business model profitability, right? You need to look at 5 different components. The first component is ease of entry. How easy is it to start selling books, or start selling merchandise, or start providing consultation services, right? And then profit margin. What are the profit margins? So if you're selling books, what are the profit margin? Learning curve. Is there a learning curve? What tool, what software do I need to learn? Do I need to learn these AI tools, right? And then profitability potential, right? Is the profit consistent, right? And then time to revenue. So how long is it going to take for me to generate revenue if I choose any of this business model here, right? So which is this? Merchandising, books, or AI for publishing, or providing services. Because based on our study, based on the research that we've done, right? The website, I'm going to leave the website below to our company, tollpublishing.com. This is what we do. We conduct research. We test the different types of AI tools that's in the marketplace right now. We've done a lot of trial and errors. We've looked at different tools, how you can use it, and a lot of these tools, they're not really, they don't have much value, right? Because some of these tools are just, some of them are all the same, especially if you're using ChatGPT, which is the frontier model, right? That large language model, right? So now you need to ask yourself, do I need to test all these tools? Do I need to know how to use all these tools? Not necessarily, because if you understand what business model, what business opportunity to pursue or to explore, whether it's AI for merchandising, AI for publishing, or AI for services, right? Providing services, training, like such as selling these designs and so on, so then you can reduce your learning curve, right? Because this is what I was talking about. You need to know the 5 levels of profitability in terms of how long is it going to take for me to sell a book, right? So that's what you call time of revenue. profitability potential, right? And then learning curve and profit margin. So you don't want to be wasting your time, but you want to be using your time effectively. You want to be using your time, you want to be very effective and very productive with your time, because AI is advancing so fast. Every week there's a new AI tool. Every week there's a new AI platform that's being launched, that's being introduced to the public. So you don't have time to be testing all these AI tools, right? And because you don't have that time to be testing all these AI tools, AI is advancing so rapidly that you're actually now playing the catch-up game. You're trying to catch up. You're trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? Because right now, as I said, this is where we are in, right? We are at level 3, agents. Agents are taking over. Microsoft, Salesforce, Anthropic, Google's getting ready to introduce their agents. Because listen, agents are going to do the job that you do, especially if you're in the knowledge, if you are a knowledge worker, right? If you process data, if you are in in information where, right, you do a lot of data analysis. The AI can do better analysis than you, right? AI can do better. AI can do listen, these agents can do a better job in researching than you. So you need to start paying attention. You need to start asking yourself, okay, listen, I need to focus my time and try to figure out how I'm going to use AI, how I'm going to use this technology to my advantage. So this is what we talk about here at Tree of Life Publishing. I'm going to leave the website in the link in the description below, and it's also on the website. So tollpublishing.com. So our company, our firm, we specialize in showing you what business model to explore, what business model to take advantage of between the 3 business models that you just see here, right? Which is selling books, selling merchandise, or providing services. So this is where we come in. We show you, okay, listen, based on all these business model, all 3 business model, right? Some of them, right, it might take you a few months for you to make $1, for you to, time to revenue, right? For you to make money, right? The profit margin on some of this business models is it's very thin, right? Learning curve is steep. Ease of entry, you might need significant capital to get in. So this is where we come in. This is where we help you, we guide you, we consult with you, we give you strategy that you can implement for you to take over, for you to be able to take advantage of artificial intelligence. So listen, that's pretty much it. That's what I want to talk about. So, but listen, you need to be prepared. You need to get ready for what's coming, right? Because I don't want to be I don't want to promote fear mongering, but this level number 3, this is the most critical level that that we are experiencing, that we will experience in terms of the evolvement, the evolution of AI. Agents. These are agents agents are virtual employees. So these agents, the artificial intelligence is doing your work, right? You are assigning a specific task, right? If you wanted to publish a book for you, it will publish the book on your behalf. You don't even have to be there. You just tell it, okay, write the book, edit the book, and then publish it, market it. So you are assigning a task to this agents. Now, once you understand how agents work, then you have a competitive advantage in the marketplace. Not only do you have a competitive advantage, you basically you've duplicated yourself, right? You've now you have a team of agents that are doing the work on your behalf. That's productivity at its finest, right? So instead of just you, right, you as one consultant, you have many consultants now, because now you can utilize these agents to do your work for you. So listen, I'm out of here. I'm going to see you all on the next video. I am out. Peace.